Ukie I think they're fantastic. And what they do is they kind of bridge that gap. They pull together the relevant strands from like the big multinational corporations with that sort of huge amount of indie developers and everybody in between who are all working on some shape of gaming.
We've got this rich history in the UK of being one of the pioneers of game development. But it wasn't that long ago where we didn't have that sort of representation or that organisation. Ukie has been sort of one of the few which has reached out to pretty much anyone, regardless of where they are in the industry.
We are fortunate that games is a brilliant industry, great opportunities for people, but it is also challenging, and I think it needs certain mindsets. And I think conferences like this are a great way of giving people an insight into the industry, and also to verify that this is actually what they want to do.
We get to speak directly with the students in terms of what it's like to be a developer, what it's like to work in a studio, and then impart some more knowledge with the speakers program that we have within the studio and working with Ukie as well to deliver those talks.
Abertay University in and of itself is obviously renowned for its games courses, and I think that's very well deserved. I think the quality of the students that Abertay produces is fantastic. I mean, I did my undergrad and postgrad degrees here. And I think one of the things in particular with the postgrad degrees was the focus on emulating a game studio environment as much as possible. So it was putting teams together, interdisciplinary teams, making sure that artists are working with programmers and designers and so forth. And I think trying to emulate that studio environment is really important.
Abertay has a great reputation in the video games industry as the top university within in the UK for development talent. We have several developers within the studio who are ex-Abertay alumni as well. I think it's that mix and that heritage from the Dundee area which really sort of sets it apart.
And for me personally, I think it's great that something like Dundee and Abertay have they've seen that trend and they've really kind of harnessed it and made a name for themselves and made a destination for the university and also for the city. So it's I think it's great. It's great to build on that legacy.